Now, these are my kind of people. They dine with their dishes on the floor. But I'm not totally sure that I'm going to be able to fit in with them. With all this infighting, they are just basically just a bunch of frickin' animals. Just nasty hound doggies. Every single one of them. Though I may be persuaded to join their ranks if the compensation is agreeable. So, as you may have guessed by this point, what I'm witnessing now and going through it are all prerequisites to the Daedric quest Ill Met by Moonlight. I must first take on the form of a beast by joining the companions in Jorviskr in Whiterun. Let me not forget my intro. Hello everyone, this is the Mad Bag, your host for another Mad Bag Gamer production. Today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the Daedric quest Ill Met by Moonlight, as you may have guessed by all of my werewolf teasing in the beginning. Now, just a second ago when I said prerequisite, that may be a little strong of a term. You don't actually have to become a werewolf to be able to do this quest. However, the quest has to do with werewolfism. The reward benefits werewolfism, and part of the quest restriction is a bit more interesting if you are a werewolf. Normally, this quest would start with an event that occurs in Falkreath, and that's where I'm walking around now. Falkreath is the hold to the south, basically in the middle of the breadth of Skyrim. With an event that occurs in the graveyard. Now, I think I may have already triggered this event. It may have already taken place, and I might not be able to show you guys the event. But the event is a ceremony, and I'm pretty sure I did miss it. Okay, so normally the first time you enter Falkreath, there is a burial ceremony occurring right here in the graveyard. And you can listen to what all the townspeople are saying, or you can ask a couple townspeople about what's going on. Now, I'm going to attempt to find the priest of this Hall of the Dead. I believe his name's Runil, and I believe he's either normally in the hall or getting drunk in the inn. Go figure. A priest getting drunk. And I think I can just open dialogue options regarding, the little girl that was being buried, sadly enough. And the quest doesn't really revolve around her, but draws heavy implications from her death. That looks like Runil. Let's see what he has to say.
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
I believe you're the one I'd like to talk to, Runil.
You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
Maybe. Do you tend this graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Arcade, no. I'm too old and frail. And
His eyes look crazy.
Gust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery
Kust
clean.
helps you tend the headstones. I bet Kust does. I don't see the option I'm looking for, so give me just a second here. It appears as though the little girl's last name was Curelia, so I'm going to see if I can find a house here in Falkreath that belongs to the Curelias. Bring up my local map. I do not have the whole town revealed yet. Okay, well, maybe we'll do this the old-fashioned way with a little door-to-door. This looks like a trader, Grey Pine Goods. I think I did already have that revealed as well. Let's go back over here. Actually, this is going right back to the Hall of the Dead. That is not ideal. Is there any more to this little town? I happen to know that the hold of Falkreath is elsewhere, is outside of the city limits, and is no longer under the control of the Jarl. Interestingly enough, I'm actually thinking that they don't have a house here. Okay, so I'm going to cut this until I can find for sure the person I can talk to. The ever-informative guide has notified me that they tend this corpse-light farm, they being the parents of the little girl who was slain. And one of them, I think, is walking right here, yeah. Indara Kirelia.
And tending a farm here is thankless work.
Her and her husband will both,
Matthias is a kind and wise man.
I guess if you catch them at the right time, should both tell you about the heinous murder of their daughter. So I'm gonna see if I can't venture inside Corpse Light without getting in trouble. I better wait. Aha, in the wee hours of the morning, I believe I've caught one of them out at work. Matthews, this is the father of the little girl.
Sad time.
A sad time. Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl.
Oof.
She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
Oh, she wasn't even 10 years old yet. Ooh, man. Who did this?
Sinding. Came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him.
In the pit.
What could drive a man to do something like this?
How did she die?
She was. He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury.
Holy shnikes.
I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
The pit. Alright, so I believe the pit is the dungeon under the Jarl's Longhouse. Snap me a quick save right there, just to not lose that I found them. Let's go into the Jarl's Longhouse. And let's see if we can find some stairs going down. I'm immediately doubting this accuracy. Okay, so this is not the pit. Let's follow our objective. How about that? Yeah, there's a good idea. Ill met by moonlight. Speak to Sinding. Where is Sinding? In the barracks. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. The pit is actually below the barracks. So let's give that a poke instead. Falkreath Jail. I believe I've made it.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
You got it, buddo. And here's the culprit.
Lightly armored means light on your feet.
There's
Smart.
water in his cell. That's atrocious.
Come to gawk at the monster.
I hear you attacked a little girl.
Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me.
Control of
It's all on
what?
account of this blasted ring.
What ring?
This is the Ring of Hircine. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hircine didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it.
Oh
I
boy.
put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl.
Oof. So it was a cursed ring. What kind of transformations?
I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
A werewolf. What will you do now?
I've been looking for a way to appease Hircine. There is a certain beast in these lands. Large, majestic. It's said that Hircine will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free.
I will take the ring to Hircine.
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Farewell, Sinding. Poor chap. To spend his days in the water of a... Oh! Wait a second. Oh, he's a fuzzy little guy. He's not such a little guy. And there he goes. Let's watch the objective marker go out the ceiling. Gone! Kill the great beast is the new objective I have. So, let's see where the great beast roams. Consult the map. Sure enough, there's the journal for it. Ah! Just outside of Falkreath. That is not too far. I think I will go there directly after taking a look at this ring I picked up off of him. The Cursed Ring of Hircine. Uh-oh. So Colder Care is what I was using. The Cursed Ring of Hircine has been forced onto my finger, and it may cause the wearer to randomly become a werewolf. So this quest can be a real pain if you've already become a werewolf, because these transformations can happen whenever, wherever. And if guards see you transform, they know you're a werewolf, and they'll pursue you even when you're a human when you return. So, just to get the ring itself is actually the same whether you complete this quest as a werewolf or whether you wait to become a werewolf until after you're done with this quest. The ring ends up being the exact same item and you can use it the same way. And not being a werewolf actually makes some nuances of this quest not quite so painful. Let's see. Is this beast? It looks like I should probably stick to the road I'm on now. He'll be off to my right, I think. I may just go werewolf on this beast just to roleplay a little bit, although as a werewolf I am quite a bit weaker than with my summons and with all my spells. You fools don't know who you're messing with. You really don't want to do that. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Or when randomly I decide to turn. And there's the great beast. Wow, he doesn't look incredibly menacing. This may be over very quickly. Oh, here we go. It is on, beast. You'd start running. You'd better start running. I will be on your haunches in just a second. Oh, here it comes. Oh, massacre. Beast down. How is that a great hunt? This is pitiful. I expected a fight. There's the spirit of the beast. Let's see what he does. He's going to look at me, regard me. I'm going to do the werewolf dance. Ho, 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 whoa. And is that it? Do I have to kill his spirit? I guess I could try to carve it. I don't think it's working. What do we have here? Kill the great beast. Maybe I have to fade back out of werewolfism. And that makes me realize I haven't really played around with this enough to know exactly what causes it to go away. Let's see, I cannot wait when there are enemies nearby, which apparently there are. I cannot open my character menus to even so much as look at the Imperial Courier that just went running by. That's really weird. To look at the active effects to see if there's like a time limit to it or anything like that. It does not appear as though I can do anything else with the animal corpse. I can still tear at it. That's a little bit gross. Oh yes, that wet crunching sound. So appetizing. Considering I'm like a werewolf, cannibal, Boethia, Molag Bowl Dominator. I don't even know how to mix the different champion titles that I have together. I almost want to chase down that courier. As a werewolf and as a cannibal, I have double the taste for flesh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a fatality. Werewolf fatality. Down he goes. Bounty what? You guys don't know who I am. You can't give me bounty. You can't put bounty on the head of a dog. Yeah, do a what is it, a criminal profile do a profile sketch of this. Let's see how far you get. You'll probably actually get to Whiterun to a pack of like 20 of them. And that's going to be a problem for you. Oh, boom, there you go. Note that you're naked every time you come out of being a werewolf. So watch doing that in parties. That could be nasty. Awesome! Turning into a werewolf took the ring off. That is huge. That is so enormous. That is so ridiculously enormous. It appears as though even if you were a werewolf, you could get out of the nuances. I think that's everything I had on. Why does that not feel like everything I had on? I have a ring, the necklace. Where's the necklace? That's right. There's the necklace. You could get out of the main nuance of this quest, which is the fact that if you're already a werewolf, you can turn into a werewolf at any point in time because of wearing that ring. You can get out of that nuance by just turning into a werewolf to begin with, and then not putting the ring back on. I think that will disable its random werewolf transformation, which is arguably the only difficult part about this quest, especially considering that that's all said and done. The aspect of Hircine, I have to talk to him, and as a werewolf, apparently I can't talk. Let's quick save first.
Well met, hunter.
Are you Hircine?
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hircine.
Will you remove the curse from this ring?
I may consider it. But you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me.
It shall be done as you ask.
Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
The Silver Hand, no doubt. The Silver Hand's a group of werewolf killers that you learn of through missions with the companions. It appears as though even if you attempt to deny Hircine and tell him that you won't go kill Sinding, he either convinces you to, or you're left with that objective anyway. So there's no way to do a different dialogue option there and come out with a different result to this part of the quest. Let's see where the quest chains to next. Begin the hunt in Bloated Man's Grotto. I've got a couple places kind of close. This looks like it's on the north face of this little mountain here, so I think I'm going to go over here and then just run parallel. Of course, I'm going to chop the runnings and pick it back up once I arrive. I believe I have arrived. Bloated Man's Grotto discovered. So to take another last peek at it on the map, right there indeed. Blood near the entrance. Always a sign of violence, of trouble within. Let us see exactly what kind of trouble we're about to get into. Now, sport tells me that I should werewolf this whole quest. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on, just for sport's sake. Oh, what? Oh, okay, hold on. I think I'm gonna wait until I have it again. Let me do some investigating here, because this looks like a crime scene. Not a crime scene. This looks like a massacre.
The blood moon called you, fellow hunter.
Yes, the blood moon. What happened here?
The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters.
Then you're not a
More
hunter.
will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hircine.
You're actually just a fool. Oh, a single gold piece. What were you, a beggar who just decided you'd start hunting? This one was actually named Matasar and Hodrid. Why not take the robes? 150, that's not horrible. Okay, so I guess speaking to him and finding out that the hunter's strong enough to kill whole packs of guys is about the only thing I can do here. Let me wait and get my beast form back. In my studies of the geography and geology of this place, I have found that even the nighttime is fairly clear. Something about the way the moonlight ricochets off these canyon walls. Alright, so I just now finished my 24-hour waiting. Do I have beast form? I have beast form. Her. Hey, a chest down in the water. Good that I did not miss that, as I'm sure I would be made aware of it all too late to make it useful in the video. Whoa. Some bat love.
You. Why?
Well, because I've been commanded.
Never thought I'd see you again.
I've been told to kill you.
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Hircine is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
Interesting. Let me research. So, to step out of the dialogue real quick and detail how the two endings of this quest vary, I'm going to refer to them as Path 1 and Path 2. Path 1 is that of choosing to side with Hircine, tell Sinding to screw off, and proceed with hunting and killing him. Down Path 1, you will receive the quest reward, the Savior's Hide, which is a piece of light armor. I will show the statistics of it closer to the end of this video. And then if you side with Sinding, which is Path 2, if you say you won't kill Sinding and you proceed to not kill him, then you will do Path 2 and you will get the Ring of Hircine, which allows you an additional transformation per day as a werewolf. Now, I don't have really any interest in either one because I'm more powerful as a mage than I'm as a werewolf, so it doesn't make sense for me to ever use the werewolf form. But I'm going to go for Path 2 and get the Ring of Hircine anyway, just because I think it's neater and I don't have any use at all for the light armor. But I will use some saves to at least acquire and look at both of the different quest rewards. So let's jump back to where I just was in Sinding's dialogue. I will spare your life.
Thank the gods. Now let's deal with these other hunters. We hunt together.
So now he'll actually help me kill the other hunters. And either way, I will still appease Hircine. Note that though helping Sinding is considered Path 2, you can agree to help Sinding here and still end up on Path 1 by attacking him at any later point in this quest. So you could wait until he kills most of the hunters and until he's really wounded, and then you could finish him off just to make Path 1 easier and still do Path 1. However, I'm going to be going Path 2 and true because I want to get that ring. Oh, hold up. That's not a dual cast. That's a dual cast. Now let's get another one of these out. Rissing. It looks like I've got a couple of named hunters down here. That's interesting. Yeah, you're not going to survive, buddy. Dromora and werewolves. Even if you're a werewolf hunter, I doubt you are an exorcist. And no, that's not someone who likes to exercise a lot. That would be somebody who has methods for dealing with these Dromora, which I doubt any of you do. Is that it? Is that all? No, surely not. Surely not. 2 hunters, that can't be all. This looks like a little bit of a wall of flame. Oh no, you know what I just realized? Again, my animations for fire effects are glitched. That is not ideal.
Never thought I'd see you.
Dwarven arrows, probably worth it. I'm going to neglect them. All names. All of these hunters have names. Makes me wonder if they are at all involved in anything else, or if they are exclusive to this quest. Something doesn't feel right here. Why do I get the feeling that I can do something here? Let me jump around. No, it appears that I can't. I tried to get up the wall. I was unsuccessful. I was thinking maybe they had a hidden chest there somewhere. Let me run past. Get a little bit of... Ah, you're the one I was looking for. I knew you were here. Down she goes with 1 hit. Are these the last 2? Heritar. And Rakaran. Mountain Flower, I'm not really interested in the Mountain Flower. Rakaran, I'm not really interested in Rakaran, because All of their gear is garbage, and even worse, what they're carrying is garbage. Okay, so I can talk to Sinding again. That makes me think that I'm ready to complete this quest. Let's see about it.
Never thought I'd see you again.
The last of the hunters is dead.
Thank you for your help. I will make my home here, away from anyone I might hurt.
Your home.
I'd
Listen
see
to you.
again.
Peaceful. Werewolf just wanting to bed down with his mate. That's silly. You're not peaceful, dude. You should be raiding cities and killing guards. You should go become a companion. You'd be right at home with them. Bunch of smelly mutts, anyway. Ah, and right back to the grotto that I began in. The grotto in which I began. So, let's go see what Hircine has to say about this now.
Well met again, Hunter.
I failed to bring down Sinding. I'm not going to say I failed. That was a choice. That wasn't a failure. I didn't try and fail. I defy you and your vile tasks.
So you may think. By bringing down my other hunters, you turn the chase inside out. And they were no base prey.
The
You continue
spirit
to
shook its
amuse
head.
and impress. Go forth with my blessing.
With your blessing? Well then, where is it? Where is your blessing? Will it be bestowed upon me? I haven't felt it yet. Let us see. Let us see if I already have your blessing. The Ring of Hircine, somewhere, surely. The Ring of Hircine provides additional transformations for werewolves. So, since I didn't transform earlier anyway, take on the form of a wolf. Okay, it's even listed separately. That's cool. That way this one still has its regular cooldown, and now this is another way to do the exact same thing that has its own cooldown. What's not cool about that is it appears as though if I favorited beast form, I would have to also favorite the Ring of Hircine to use it separately. That's goofy. That's weird. Why can't you just make this go twice before cooling down? That's a lazy coding technique. I'm gonna go ahead and detail all of the alternate path. I will spare your life? No! I cannot defy Hircine. You have to die.
So be it. Until next time.
So it will be. Go ahead, run off. You scared? Are you scared of me? You're gonna be scared of me and a bunch of hunters here in just a second. Oh, I'm so... Whoa. I'm actually glad I came back through this a second time. Glad I was recording too, because I totally missed that chest. Looking that way. And I gotta drop something. Okay, all better. Now let's see about... one hunter down, huh? I might just let him run through the hunters real quick. I'm not gonna collect loot because I'm not actually gonna save this path of time continuum or whatever you want to consider it. I'm eventually going to basically just undo all of this. Wow. And all of a sudden he's one-shotting everybody? This sucks. Why couldn't he do that when he was fighting me? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Whoa, maybe not. Actually, I'd like to werewolf duel. I think I want to try something. I want to see if my summon stays out in a werewolf duel. All right, so now he's angry. Oh, he doesn't hurt too bad. That's good. Hopefully, I don't become weaker when I go werewolf. When I go Garu form. It looks like my Dremor Lord is messing him up, too. He still hasn't killed him yet. Oh, there he goes. Maybe? No, he just knocked him down. And down Sinding goes. Haha, skin Sinding. What? I literally have to bring his skin. That may be a... Ooh, Bloodlust extended. Yeah. I didn't know I could feed. That is awesome. Alright, let's kill some more hunters and then see if I can somehow get beast form to come off. Whoa! After getting stuck in the rocks. Oh, okay, the hunters are dead. So, seriously, what can I do about this beast form? I really don't know how to get rid of this. I can't bring up anything. R? What does R even do? I'm tapping R? I think that's normally the key to sheath and unsheath your weapon. Ah, I can wait. Cool. Let's do like 8 hours, see if it comes off. And it did not! 8 hours later. I stand as a werewolf still. What the crap? Ah, okay, finally, here we go. So waiting should be viable. So let's get to skinning. Tear the skin from Sinding's body? Yes! Here we go. Speak with Hircine. Alright, now I'm going to run out, and we're going to see what the Savior's hide is like. And then I get to reload my ring, so as to keep the reward that I actually want.
What?
Hircine. Wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey. It looks like he's somewhere in the grove. That's strange. Oh, don't tell me I gotta run all the way back around this loop. Don't do that to me, Hircine. Why would you do that to me? Oh, and I can't get... Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Let me not. Aha, check me out. I don't have to run all the way around it. I have cliffhanger feet. Hey, look at this. What's this all about? The aspect of Hircine.
You've done well, hunter.
I guess this ran off too fast. I did as you asked.
And found my favor. That skin will serve you well, child.
Ooh.
Look more closely at it. My glory shall protect you from all this world's grievances.
Sinding's hide becomes my armor? You're a freak, Hircine. Cursed Ring of Hircine removed, Sinding's skin removed, Savior's hide added. So the Savior's hide is a leveling item that is light armor that will be equivalent to whatever material light armor is normally dropping for you. And I think this magic and poison resistance is static. I think it's always 15% and poison resistance by 50%. So I don't really have any interest in the Savior's hide. I'm going to do some reloads to get the ring back, but ultimately I don't need to show you all that because you guys have already seen the ring and roughly how it works. The whole favorites thing's kind of weird, but oh well, I'll probably slap it in a chest and not really ever use it again anyway. So this has been another Mad Bad Gamer production. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like my content, please subscribe. I'd love you forever for it. And that's no lie, I give love freely. If you liked the video, let YouTube know. Those likes definitely do help. And I'm not going to ask you to favorite it, because I actually use my favorites, and it'd be really annoying to have every video, every subscriber that you're subscribed to ever posted, favorited, because that would be a lot of favorites. You might as well just use your subscription list for that. Enough ranting. Goodbye!